1. I've clicked the button. Oh, God, yeah. So we should be live, oh no. Oh, God. Yeah, this is fully...
Right, so welcome
Welcome.
to Marvel and DC Show Season 1, Episode 1. Had a few technical difficulties.
Oh my God, 3 days worth of technical difficulties, Laurie.
Yes, we had to start. We were supposed to start yesterday. We had a few
And the day
more
before, we were supposed to do it then.
And the day before, and then today we've just now fixed it in time to start, which is supposed to be about half an hour ago. But anyway, aside from that, we are back ready and we are live.
We did it! We did it! Yes!
We did it.
It took so much
how
effort.
we did it.
Oh my God. Well, we had problems with the audio. Your audio messed up. Mine did.
My audio messed up.
We couldn't hear you. We tried all these extra techniques, but oh my God, I'm glad that's over. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh. Right.
So,
Laurie, do you want to adjust the new channel art? Do you want to adjust the channel art?
So obviously we are ready to start. So if Tom, you would do the honours of removing the break scene.
Oh, I'm just trying to get up the thingy in a second. Just give me a moment. I will promptly remove that when I've got something good to show. Right. Do. All right. So right now, the viewers will be seeing the new channel art, and I think it is very well.
Obviously, yes, channel art.
We actually genuinely spent a lot of time on this.
We spent a lot of time on this. Obviously, we can actually use Photoshop.
We are not messing around. We are not messing around.
This was just a piss take.
We get approached by so many people just to do some amazing artwork. We thought, let's really go all out on this one.
Let's really ruin it this time.
Oh my God, I can't believe you made it was Louis' idea to make it somewhat realistic, and I thought, yeah, that's what I would think. I was like, we should use real characters, something that, close to home, so, we chose that. But oh
yes.
My God. I'm
One day
seeing Monopoly videos right now, Louis. How was the Monopoly streams 1 week ago?
The Monopoly streams I was beaten by my good friend at 22s.
You've come a long way from Monopoly into
the
great realm of Marvel DC. Anyway, let's use that as a segue.
Let's stop bigging ourselves up and let's get on with the show.
Okay. Yeah, let's, because
so,
we are
first of all,
competent. What are we talking about, Sailor?
First of all, Keanu Reeves.
What about him?
You're probably thinking to me, can you get rid of the Thanos guy? I can see it. Stop.
My apologies. It was there from before. Right.
Let's Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves in the Marvel
in the
Cinematic Universe.
Yes, the MCU. So we've had the rumours. We've had Screen Rant. It's been on Screen Rant and all sorts.
Nah, I'm trying to find it.
He was supposed. His rumours. There's rumours. I'm looking on cinemablend.com right now, and it is looking like he would, if he was to join, if John, the actor that plays John Wick, Keanu Reeves, was to join the MCU, he would be in the movie The Eternals.
Eternals. Yeah, I found it. I took me a second to find it. So yeah, there's these articles coming out that show that Keanu Reeves.
He was supposed to be in Captain Marvel as well. Which is quite surprising. I didn't know that.
Yes, that should be really interesting. So, do you know what the Eternals are?
No, I don't actually know what the Eternals are. Believe it or not, I am a massive Marvel fan, massive DC fan, as Tom is. But I've never actually heard of the Eternals. I'm going to search them now.
So, I've got the actual page up on Wikipedia. If you want to read through, you can. They're obviously like a long, they've fully evolved humans, basically. They're quite far evolved.
Okay.
They don't really get sick anymore. They're quite invulnerable to really anything. It's quite interesting to see how that would play out on screen, to be honest. I think Keanu Reeves would be a good fit. He's an amazing actor.
Yeah, the director about the film is Chloe Zhao, and the cast has got Angelina Jolie in it.
Is there actually a cast? Is there actually a
this is what I'm seeing on my screen: a The Eternals film, 2020 IMDb. I'm on IMDb right now.
Oh yeah.
And Angelina Jolie's cast are in it.
Yeah. Right. So that should be interesting. So when's that coming out? Is it rumored? Does it have a rumored date?
No, it just says coming 2020, so we don't know when. It's probably going to be late 2020 or the summer.
It's also coming up with. I've just put Marvel Cinematic Universe into Google. Upcoming Marvel movies. We've got the.
Yes.
We're rumored to be having a Black Widow movie.
Yes, that is that was. I think that's a definite.
How do you think that's going to play into this?
It's going to be a prequel, obviously, because spoilers if you haven't watched Endgame.
Yeah.
There are spoilers in this. Black Widow dies, sacrificing himself.
Yeah, we should be able to talk about it now, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we should be able to talk about it quite freely. The ban is over.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not a fan of Marvel, you haven't seen Endgame. Yeah, you'd have to be very unlucky. You'd have to think it.
So obviously we've got Spider-Man: Far From Home coming out 2nd of July.
Oh, yeah, very excited for that one. I forgot who the guy. Who is the new character introduced in the trailers again? I forgot. Played by Jake Gyllenhaal.
Mysterio.
Yeah, I think his name's Mysterio.
Mysterio is the wizard guy.
Right, so we'll talk about the new Spider-Man.
Also.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal.
I've heard a little rumor. Okay. If you have watched the trailer,
right?
Don't watch it unless you haven't watched Endgame. But if you have watched the trailer, you'll have seen when he is using his powers against Hydro Man.
Yes.
Or against Hydro. If you look closely enough, it kind of looks like Doctor Strange's.
It does.
What he uses.
It does. It looks very.
The rumor is because Doctor Strange is the cause of the world's opening up. That's because of Mysterious from a Different Earth. We know that. It says in the trailer. So there's probably a connection with Doctor Strange here.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to that.
We're probably reading too far into this, like we always do, but yeah.
Yeah, we are, but it's cool.
His powers do
it's
look very reminiscent of the
new world
stuff we see.
Phoenix is just finished. They rights go back to Marvel Studios. We'll eventually have the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, and in the MCU.
Oh, right. Oh God, Ned! I forgot about Ned. His actor is actually bold, isn't he? Jesus.
Yes, he is. Jacob Batalon.
Jacob Batalon. Wow.
And then who plays MJ? It's Zendaya.
It's Zendaya. She's a good actress. Jake Gyllenhaal. He's been in a few things. He's pretty good. Quite a few notable movies.
We'd obviously see Marisa Tomei as usual. Playing Aunt May.
Yeah. Yeah. So Jake Gyllenhaal's got a few movies under his belt. He is a very good actor as well. So I think we've got a really good cast. Zendaya. She's obviously. She obviously fits the role perfectly for MJ. Tom Holland goes out to say he's one of the best to play Peter. He actually resembles an actual teenager, unlike the original. Was it the Raimi movies? That was a bit. All the high schoolers look like fully grown men stuff.
Yeah, because of all what happened in Endgame stuff. Also, what I want to just step aside from the MCU for a moment and go over to the other universe of DC.
Right.
I want to talk about the DC Universe TV series Swamp Thing.
Right. Swamp Thing.
I don't know if you've heard this, but Swamp Thing had an amazing trailer. I saw the trailer. It looked brilliant. They have now announced 4 days ago that they are cancelling it.
Oh no! Okay. Is there any reason
If
why?
you
Is there
go-
something wrong
have
with
you-
post
if
production
you-
or something like?
It just said just after the show's first episode premiered last week, Swamp Thing is the latest original,
Oh,
and it premiered
So-
on the
so-
streaming service on May 31st. and
so
now it's
it did
cancelled.
premiere. It had an episode that you could still watch now, presumably.
Yes.
And the ratings were probably the ratings probably tanked on it. It probably did not do well, and they just pulled the plug on it. They said this isn't going to make us any money. That's probably what's just.
Also, the person that plays Don Falcone's daughter, I can't remember her name in Gotham.
Yeah.
Sophia Falcone. She's in it, not as Sophia Falcone, but she is in something.
Right.
But obviously, you know, it's.
She's a good actress.
It's gone.
Sh-
Then there's the Batwoman trailer for the CW.
I'm trying to find these people we're referring to, so people get a visual
Yeah,
representation.
we've obviously got.
There's so many people
Ruby
in
Rose
Gotham
is-
that have. There's so many. So many.
We've got Ruby
people in
Rose getting her own show now as Catherine Kate Kane as Batwoman in Gotham, which we'll see. We're going to see Crisis on Infinite Earths eventually,
Yeah.
which I know is going to be amazing.
Sophia Falco. Let's see if we can get the actress up. So Crystal Reed. Yeah, Crystal Reed. That's her name. Right. What? Right. So let's say we're out to Gotham. Favorite villain.
Villain from Gotham.
Yeah, favorite villain from Gotham. There's so many good ones.
There's two ones I like, and that is Drone, not Jeremiah.
That's
Drone.
cheating. No, we're excluding the quote unquote jokers from this.
We're excluding all Jokers.
They always get the spotlight though, don't they? They always.
Okay, if it wasn't the Joker, it would be the Riddler.
Yes. Again, I would always say this. The actors are great. They really do bring something new to the role, sort of thing. They really do bring a lot of like charisma with it.
But Gotham is over. We are not speaking about Gotham season 5 until I have finished watching it. 'Cause I
Oh,
have
you
not
have
started
not
yet.
seen. You cannot do this. You cannot.
So we cannot give any spoilers out
How have you not seen it?
because I've been watching The Flash, which was
Right. Louis, you're gonna have to close your ears.
no, please,
What?
please.
Spoiler warning.
Oh, are you being serious?
I mean, I can't believe you haven't seen Enter the Gotham. So, you haven't seen
I
it. So,
know.
what part are you up to? What can we talk about in terms of you then?
We can't really because I can't remember most of it. I've seen
Ah.
it with him with Stu Leg.
You're so disappointed. You disappoint me massively.
Right, it's this. It's stuff like that, mate. You know, I can't just sit down and watch it. You know, I've got stuff to do. I've got better shows to watch, like Flash, which I can't say is actually better. But you know, Gotham is a brilliant.
So, the viewers will be seeing on the screen right about now. I have got an actual image, a screen grab from the show of one of the notable things that you do see in the episodes.
Yeah, fortunately mine is buffering at the moment, which is good for me.
You do
because I
see
can't
these
see
two
anything.
as well. Yeah, you won't be able to see this, but here we go. Here's these two. So yeah, there we go. Those two look ridiculous, and that's oh my. They did really well, I think, with aging up the people. Really well, but yeah, that's what I'm going to say for you then. So I'm not spoiling it for you. There you go. Right. Oh my god.
Thank you.
What were your
If
favourite?
we are,
I guess there weren't many heroes. The villains really outweighed the heroes. Like, oh my god, notable heroes. I mean, might it be Alfred or something?
yeah,
Alfred's character's amazing. Bruce, I don't know. I really think. I I actually don't like Bruce as much as I like some of the other characters.
Put it this way, I don't like Bruce like I don't like Nora from Flash.
You don't like Nora from Flash? What's like? Well, why didn't you like Nora from Flash?
She doesn't need to be. She just wasn't good, man. Her and Iris. I don't like her and Iris.
I do not like. So. What's her name again? I forgot. Oh, honestly, I can't believe I forgot her name. Nora. She's no, not Nora. Her speedster name.
Iris. Oh, XS.
XS. Right. So here's XS. You should know this by now. You should be updated to Flash. It should be. But Nora is basically the Flash's daughter. Who?
There's no basically about it. She is the Flash's daughter, Tom.
She's the Flash's daughter.
From the future.
From the future, she discovered her speedster powers in the future, and was sort of like tricked by Reverse Flash. Sort of, would you say tricked? Manipulated. Yeah, manipulated is a better word. By Reverse Flash.
The actual villain of the actual series we thought was Cicada.
No,
it wasn't. It was the Reverse Flash all along.
It was actually Reverse Flash, and he was trapped in prison, and he wasn't long from being executed, and he needed Nora to change the past and influence the past, because time is malleable, as he says.
The timeline is malleable.
Yeah, the timeline is malleable. Reverse.
So we know through Flashpoint.
So you obviously see throughout season 5 that if you look at this screen grab here, I hope you can see this. He's wearing this. He's in a prison. He's wearing a vest. He's talking through the glass. She goes on these visits, and then he tells her what to do, and they keep tabs on each other. But yeah, the vest that he actually wears. Sorry, butchered the spelling. But the vest that he wears actually contains Cicada's dagger, and that's what he's dampening his powers. And what he's trying to do is influence the past in a way that the dagger doesn't exist in the future, so he can't dampen his powers.
Calm down. Yeah, my dog's here. He's not very happy.
Dogs. Okay. Unpredictable. Right. So the dagger's in there. It's dampening his powers. Oh my god, dog troubles. Right. It's dampening his powers. They stop the dagger from existing in the future. The Reverse Flash escapes with some. It looks like he's got eyeliner on in the images or something. You know, like it looks very strange.
It wasn't the best season.
What, season 5? I know what you're gonna say. You're not gonna like Cicada, are you? You didn't like
No.
Which did you not like either of them? Did some of them have?
No, they were both awful.
Yeah, I think they could have done it really well, but
I'll tell you what the best season is.
What is the best season, Louis?
Number 3.
Season 3. So what was?
Santai, he fights himself from the future.
Talk about
Drop Turby, the best. It has to be. And then season 1 is second. Then season 3. Then season 4. Then season 5.
Right, Louis. Talk about Cicada first. Both Cicadas. What did you like about them? Any room for improvement?
Right, the CGI was awful when they used to fly off.
Yeah, where they used to jump up. I do see that they could have handled that better, even if they'd have done it off. You know, it does take you out of it, sort of thing. It doesn't look as really. I think the CG on the dagger looked cool. I didn't.
The dagger was really the only good thing. I didn't like his suit.
Yeah, the CG on the dagger looked amazing. Like the effects.
Focused too much on it. I didn't like anything else.
Yeah, because again, the dagger was really cool. I never questioned that, but when you saw the jump or do certain things, it just seemed a bit off. You know, brings you out. It seems a bit off-putting, but there were some good moments. Do you remember any of them? Because I don't.
The second Cicada I didn't like because as soon as she walked in, I knew exactly who it was.
Yeah,
predictable.
It wasn't. Yeah, like you instantly thought, wait, that has to be Polly's daughter, or you know, or some sort of related or something.
Sorry for the growling in the background.
evil demon dog. Right.
She's just having a moment. So,
Right, Lewis. So season 3. Summarise season 3. Say what you liked about it.
everything was brilliant.
You can't just say everything though. I know I
The
should
plot
very
was
shallow, but I'm
brilliant.
gonna make you.
Listen. Don't start an argument.
I'm not starting an argument.
Okay.
I want you to explain yourself, boy.
Right. Didn't like Flashpoint. I thought I did when I first watched it. The first time I'd ever heard of it. I've watched the animated film of Flashpoint, and that is amazing. That is the true comic story. It's not the same in Flashpoint and the Flash. Will my dog please be quiet? Quiet. Anyway. Storm.
Go for it. Right, what were you saying?
So, the plot was brilliant. The fact, the involvement of the Speed Force, going in there, coming out, going in, going out, using that ball as the as the thing out of his suit as a replacement for a speedster, so it tricks the Speed Force so they can all live. Then there's obviously season 4, it comes back, and that ball goes back and uses that against DeVoe. Then the Speed Force is obviously unstable. Barry has to go into it. He eventually comes out, and that's where we find Nora, because at the start of season 4, he says Nora shouldn't be here. We then see her throughout season 5, which was really good. I liked that. I liked it. And then we find out who she is at the end of the season.
The way
Season
you explain
5
it
was just really bad. Season 2 was really good because with Zoom, it shows how the Earths were connected.
Did you explain
That
season
shows
3 like
something
that? Right, we're at season 3 you explained. Sorry, I just got to get a drink. Right.
I got that. Sorry, I did season 3, season 2, season 4, and season 5. Season 1 was great because it was the great way of showing flashes with reverse
Right,
flashes.
slowly. Break it down. Right, break it down. Break it down. Calm.
Break it down.
Right. Slowly. Right. Oh my god. So the villain of season 1, who was it?
The Reverse Flash.
Reverse Flash. It goes without saying he's probably the best villain established.
He is the best villain in the
Yeah.
entire series.
Definitely is. What would be your second
He's in the
favourite?
second best season.
Second favourite.
Second favourite, Savitar.
Savitar. Why? I don't think Savitar is. Right, just let's go through the notable. Alright, who was the big.
I'm gonna rank.
We'll go through the big bads of each season first. So, season 1 was Reverse. What was the big bad of season 2?
Zoom.
And then season 3?
Savitar.
Season 4?
Clifford DeVoe, or was he also named the Thinker?
Right. Okay, season 5, Cicada, obviously. And,
Cicada
and
2, and the Reverse Flash.
Right. I don't think Savitar, in my opinion, I don't think it should be ranked that high. I personally thought, apart from the surprise and the whole mystery behind him, I didn't think it was that great. I thought it was just a rehash of what was done before it, which is basically Zoom. And then Zoom was a bit of a rehash of Reverse.
You see,
I think Zoom...
they have done that 3 seasons ago, but what was great about the Reverse Flash is we found out midway through the season who he actually was. Season 2, and they didn't. Season 2, we found out alongside the cast who it was, and that was the Goosebumps, and that's what I
get that at its moments like that, but if we talk
Here
about
we
bits
have
that we didn't
season
like, it had lots of like Iris, and the amount of times it showed her dying and them getting upset and stuff.
Was a bit repetitive.
It was very repetitive, very boring. It's almost like they couldn't think of anything, so they just threw that in. And then at the start of the season, it was very predictable. I believe several theories came out that it was Barry. The show was predictable. At the start, when we get introduced to our second Wells, is it?
Yes.
Our second Wells, which is HR. He has this device at the start where he knows.
No. HR is the third Wells.
He has that device that swaps his face, doesn't it? We obviously know that it's a show. It's obviously going to establish something. It's going to use it later. That's how people put two and two together. It was very. I get how it's really hard to make something really unpredictable like that, but I found it very predictable.
I didn't see that coming.
The Flash is overall really predictable, though. To be honest, it isn't there isn't a big element of mystery to it. It's just meant to be a fun superhero thing.
What I did like is the fact that there was a lot of theories that Sabaton was actually Eddie Thorne from season 1, who was Iris's fiance who died.
Would that make sense though? Why would them?
Yeah.
What did they use to justify the theories? What evidence?
I can't remember, but it was just a good theory to say, oh yeah, it could be Eddie, because he says, oh, I know you better than you know yourselves. He says through whoever the other CSI guy was at the time, Julia, and whatever happened to him, I have no idea. But season 3 he just disappeared. Like season 3.
Oh, I would read up. I wish bullet point the evidence, because usually these theories are like more guessing than there is actual.
There's also a theory that the Reverse Flash and Zoom were encountered each other.
Right.
I can't remember what it was. It was because if you watch, remember the first time we ever see the Reverse Flash? He's running down the street. He's running away from the Flash.
Right. Yeah.
And in when the Flash is out and he runs back. If you look at the Reverse Flash, he actually turns around and looks behind him. Now, there was a theory that I can't remember what the actual theory was. It was because Zoom obviously needs speed. There was a thing that Zoom had obviously sensed him in the speed running in the Speed Force. So he's gone in there and he's chased him down. And he's obviously escaped. That was the theory in An Idiot's Guide, if that's how I'm putting it.
Right. Sorry about this. I'm reading into the Eddie theory, and from this page I've found here by Bustle, is it? It seems like it's just speculation. They speculated at the time. It really, people were just guessing. It seems that this side, whoever wrote this, were saying how these Instagram posts aren't available anymore, but they refer to Instagram posts, and they were saying, oh, it'd be out of character for Eddie Thorne to be it, and also it would just talk about speculation and how it would be very out of character to have that sort of emotional connection between the characters. The same, but it is possible that Eddie or some version of him. See, it would all just. I wish theories. I can see things being cool, but I don't like how they classified as theories and stuff, because there's no evidence. There were no evidence. You know what I mean? They were just saying, "Oh, it would be cool." But yeah, I really liked Zoom as well. I liked his backstory. Like I liked how evil he was. How all them people shooting at him. I think he snapped all the necks, didn't it? It's been so far back since I've seen it. Zoom was such like a badass character. I loved the suit, fully black. His eyes were just full on darkness. There were no light or anything to him, which goes with his character sort of thing. And then his lightning were blue. That had a role to play. It was like, why is his lightning blue? That was a mystery. No one actually. That one of the mysteries of Flash that did very well. How it all came together, how they worked out about his condition, but yes, I really did find that really, really well done. I think Hunter's element was very good. Did they bring in time remnants for that? I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did that work in that season? What did he use one for?
I have no idea. Sorry, I'm just looking at that theory I was about with the Flash and that, but the channel that it was made on has been suspended, and he's got a new channel of videos that don't exist right now.
Right. I can't remember. Right. If I remember, the use of time remnant. So there was two. I think he killed his time remnant. I think he was using his time remnant to get close to Caitlin. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong on this, but I swear it was. To get close to Caitlin. Right. But yeah. So thinking back, how would you rank him, Louis? So you've obviously got Reverse at the top.
Oh, villain wise, Reverse Flash, Savitar, Zoom, Divo, Cicada.
I thought Devo
Cicada
was.
too.
I thought Devo was better than Savitar because they did something
Okay.
different. The Thinker, he was amazing. Like
He was, but he was no Savitar.
I think I get that the
What I did
character
like is
itself.
Abracadabra.
I get that the character itself is cool, but I'm talking more about their role in the season.
No, I'm sorry.
And I think
Always
Devo,
Savitar.
how he outsmarted Team Flash and how he used his brain for things. I think that's way better than rehashing the same, because it is kind of a rehash. It's just a different spin on it sort of every time. That now it's Barry, now it's just. But yeah, I think for me it would probably go Reverse Flash, maybe Devo, Zoom, then Savitar, then Cicada. There could be a few things swaps around. I haven't really thought about it, but for me, it's totally different. It's like, I don't know. I just didn't really. I enjoyed the twists with Savitar, but yeah, I didn't really enjoy it overall. There were some really repetitive moments with Iris, and let's be honest, we're not too fussed on Iris. Like,
No.
I think she can get really like annoying. Like the shows, I get that they have to do like world building. You've got to know about all the characters, but I'm not really. You know, I'm just not that interested in the character. I think the actress is pretty good. She works with what she's got. She does do pretty good. The actual actress herself, but I don't think she's not really been given anything. I just don't like.
Yeah.
I just didn't like how they've done the character. I think it could be made way more interesting. But yeah.
Why are you on images, mate?
I'm looking through, showing people references and stuff. Showing people references.
I mean, this was ages ago, this theory that we was talking about.
I know, I forgot to change it. Look at Pizza Face over here. Oh no. I'm the future Flash. They actually made a joke about how see, they got a lot of people saying, look, he has sort of a pizza face. So they actually made a comment about that, didn't they?
Vibe called him
When it wells or something.
that. It was Vibe that said it. Cisco.
That's right. Well, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. No, because I remember them going back. No, look, I remember them going back in time, and then he's like, "Oh, you mean the guy with the pizza? The sort of," and then he put it at his face. I swear they went back to Reverse Flash. Remember when they went? Oh. I need to really rewatch to make any more comments.
Also, in a later episode, I'd like to do what me and you did about a month ago, is where we tested my knowledge of the MCU by quoting every single film.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I did all right on that.
So Louis, right now we are gonna write
Right now.
a new. Yes, right now. What I'm gonna get up and know. Or some. I might. Right now, we don't have to write it down. Right. What would you want to include? If you was the writer of the show, just for a season, what would you start off with? What type of villain would you make?
Another speedster again.
Another speedster, Louis. Come on, man.
I know.
Oh my god. I think we've had too many speedsters. It's becoming repetitive. I think the idea is sort of getting tired.
But we haven't had a speedster for 2 seasons.
Yeah, I know, but we've had lots of speedsters. We've
Right,
had so many speedsters. We still have Reverse Flash. He even played this season. Like, he's in this season. Yeah, it was great. It was great seeing him.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Cobalt Blue, Godspeed, or
Right.
possibly
Godspeed could be interesting. If it was just any speedster,
graphically CGI in his main.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't like. Why can't they do the same what they did with like Zoom's suit? I think Zoom's eyes look way better. But no, they look really like blocky and fake. Like I guess it's more true to real life on how they look, but it just does. You just get you just get Godspeed up. Godspeed is in the comics an absolute badass looking dude.
He is. I drew him once.
He's absolute badass. Look at that. But yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. But the Godspeed in the show, he's even meant to have golden eyes, but Godspeed in the show was very. I think the shape of the head looked very ridiculous.
Yeah.
See, I've got it up now. I just think the suit. I think the eyes look absolutely ridiculous. How they just look like a matte sort of colour, like a matte black.
Also, whoever's watching, we would like it. We'd love it if you dropped a like, subscribed, and commented.
It's really just, I think they're gonna redo him now. I think they probably have.
They will redo him. He's gonna come back.
I don't think it'd be the same dude. I think it'd be a different version of him. You know what I mean?
His name is August. I think it's August.
Yeah, I think they'd probably have an alternate version from a different because the way they set him up was absolutely awful. But yeah, it just looks like really like, I don't know. It just looks ridiculous for it. It looks ridiculous. I hate that suit. Really do hate that suit. Like, it looks so bad. I get these struggles with translating comic book characters and their form, because you can see that Godspeed has a crazy form. Like, he's very like jacked. He's got loads of muscles and all that. And the suit is very intricate. And I can see the struggles, but I wish I could come better.
Tom?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I hear the dog mostly. I hear the dog.
Right, hold on.
Godspeed. Right. I keep bringing up that. Let me just close that. Right. So hopefully, I think. Oh, and the dog's back. And the dog's back. Right. Hopefully we're all good now. It's Godspeed. Let's read back what he did in comics. So Barry has a vision that so Godspeed would kill everyone. That's really interesting. Still like that. August conflicts. He seems to have a he's meant to be extremely fast. He's absolutely meant to be amazing. He's got a cool backstory in comics. He can even gain other people's speed. I did not know this. He can just take speed from people. That's very interesting. But at the cost of injuring himself and killing the speedsters. They could really add that as an element. That is really good. Louis, we're back.
I am.
Right, Louis. Yeah, I think Godspeed in the comics is a badass. Have you seen it? Like, he's extremely fast. He can run around speedsters, gaining their speed. But
he's actually trained by Barry.
It can steal other speedsters' speed by running round them, which injures himself, but kills the speedsters he's draining the powers from. And
he's also but he's actually originated by the Flash.
And the people have to be willing to let go of the powers for them to survive, basically. Godspeed can forcibly take it, but at the cost of fully killing them. It can create clones of himself by divine speed. So he's not creating remnants or anything. He's creating clones. He's that fast. He can be in two places at once. Kind of like how Reverse Flash did in this new episode. Was it? Yeah, it was Reverse. He split himself, and then Nora and Barry split up, which is very good. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if you use it for too long, obviously they had to dampen the sort of thing. So if you use it over a long period of time, it will cause him to start having pains and then destabilise. So they'd have to combine again. So 10 times the speed of light by entering the Speed Force. That is insane. I really think they had a great opportunity with adding this character, but I think they shouldn't have introduced him yet. I think they should have hyped him up and waited. Because they could have really done something special. I think they will do something special with him, but
Yeah.
we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. But they've got a great opportunity then to do something great with it. Hopefully they change the costume. Some people liked it. This is my opinion, of course. You might have a different opinion on the suit. You might think it looks awesome. I just don't like the eyes. Honestly, the eyes aren't even the right colour. I get that kind of differs to comics. See, they've copied the comics in such a thing, in every way, with the spots of gold on the suit, but not the eyes. The eyes are just matte black, and I hate that.
Right. I'm not keen on the matte black. I'd rather them be
Yeah,
gold.
I feel like if they did like a shiny gold or something, I feel like they'd have had an easier time, because the way light reflects makes it. You've got to have, if the light doesn't reflect off the character properly, it is CG. It's put in there with computer it is CGI. It's put in there in the editing process. Getting the lighting perfect and making a character feel like he is a part of the background is very hard to do, and I get that, but it can be done. CG can look very real.
Obviously, we do collect pops.
Oh, we do. Yes, I've got so many.
You have too many. They have added Godspeed, apparently.
They're making a god. Like, so really,
There's a zoom, a reverse flash, a flash of it.
I think these are custom made ones. So I've got pictures of some custom made ones. So.
I'm on opening the box in the moment. Then I got zoom, arrow.
If I go through the pops, I have so many. I have just looking around, there's so many. A few notable ones I've got though are the Thanos. Thanos.
Can't find
Over.
pops these.
Oversized Thanos. He's from. You can get him in Smiths. He's the Infinity War version. He is absolutely massive. He's about 3 pops tall, I'd say. Very, very good.
So if you want
I've got the new.
if on the CW, you can get him running now as well. Or you can get his original one who's standing.
Yeah, I've got the new Endgame suit, Captain America, Iron Man, Hawkeye. I've got a bunch of Doctor Who pops. I've got Pennywise, the Chase.
I want the next one I'm looking at is Venomized Iron Man, and oh my god, if you look at Venomized Iron Man right now,
Venomized Iron Man. Did you say?
it is unbelievable, Tom.
I'm waiting to see this unbelievable. It does look pretty interesting. I think it does actually. I like the red base they've done and everything. Yeah.
Batman Arkham Knight.
The only things that are bad about Funko Pops for
you can get
the bobbleheads in. They are bobbleheads, which is. Not all of them, just Marvel. Yes, you were saying.
You can get the Arkham Knight and the Arkham Asylum. One of them is Scarecrow from Arkham Knight, and then Arkham Asylum is Poison Ivy and Killer Croc.
There's so many pops out there. You should get pops up. There's just. I'm just
You
reading
can get
pops.
one of the white
Every
lanterns.
image is different. You can just see the scope of. So many pops out there.
You can get Legends of Tomorrow now as well.
I've got that one. I've got Hawkeye, the new one. That's so interesting. Even from the teaser trailer, they got Deadpool as Bob Ross.
Yeah.
So I saw this one in Tesco. It's Nick Fury from what's it from? Captain Marvel. Elton John. I've got the Avengers Iron Man in the Endgame suit.
I'm looking here on the Cosmic Box, and the most expensive thing they have is a full figure of Harley Quinn, then Batgirl, then Batman from Batman vs Superman, they've got Arrow, Jim Gordon from Gutfield. These are all over £100.
Yeah.
Redford Park and Night.
Honestly, there's Hocus Pocus. There's so many. Disenchantment, if you like that show.
So the most expensive pop pop is it's Batman, but it's a weird looking one. It's like golden, but it's like gold.
Yeah.
And then the second one is Suicide Squad Underwater Batman.
I think if you have a movie that you like or a show, most likely if it's got a decent following or a cult following, like it's an old movie, there'll be a pop of it. Like there's already new pops.
There's one thing me and Tom
Marvel
are. There's one
movies.
thing me and Tom are waiting. And they are.
The Office. Even a show like The Office, there's pops for The Office.
We are waiting for Brooklyn Nine-Nine pops.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine pops, yeah, they are they're very interesting. But The Office pops, so there's so many good. Yeah, they should be coming out soon.
I'm looking at television TV now.
Brooklyn Nine. There should be some Brooklyn Nine-Nine pops coming out soon, I think. I can't remember.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That would be amazing. That's somebody's obviously on the website and put those together. I think that would look very cool. But
my mouse is froze. This isn't.
Right, if we go to Funko, I'll show the. I'll show it. Right, so if we go to pop television, even categories on their own like Star Wars and stuff, we have got new Big Bang Theory pops, which are the old ones are very rare. Oh my god, we've got the Flash, the new Flash pop, very good. We've got I've not heard that. Chilling Dimension was honestly so many good things. Doctor Who.
So Tom, I seem to have a problem with my mouse. I think it might have died.
Oh, that's it. That'll be interesting. You don't need your mouse. You don't need your mouse. You don't need your mouse. I feel like we've gone to the subject of pops. We love pops. Pops are so cool. Right, we don't. Right, look. Segue back. Do you want to talk about Marvel or DC?
Let's talk about. So how long have we been on for?
Right, if we got. Do you reckon we could go on Sporkle and do a quiz?
Probably.
Right. So,
depending on which quiz it is, because
yeah.
it's late.
Right, I'm gonna go on Sporkle and search for Marvel. So if we go to Marvel.
Yeah, I'm on.
Right, type Marvel characters, and we can do the same quiz. So Marvel.
The mouse is back and working.
Right.
If we both get the same quiz up, we won't say anything to each other. We'll just do it ourselves. See who wins.
Right, so we pick one. So we've got Marvel characters in other words. We've got Marvel characters A to Z.
Have you just put Marvel?
I put Marvel characters.
Yeah, Marvel characters. We'll do the other words.
In other words, what?
Is it?
Do you see it?
Is it? Wait, no, I don't see it. Hold on, Marvel.
Type Marvel characters, and it's the very top one. It's got 4.5 rating. 4.4 rating actually, just looks at 4.5 on there. It's Marvel characters in other words.
Can't spell today.
We will have to be more organised in future.
Is it rating 4.4, 225 ratings, 157?
Right. Get ready to click play quiz.
3, 2, 1, and let's play.
Someone put George in the chat spot. Doctor Strange is stupid.
Yeah, he did.
How so? How so is Doctor Strange stupid? Right. Sight.
Is it the character or the film? Just the
right.
character.
Do you see a quote called Sight or a prophecy? Who says that?
Yeah, we're not doing this together, mate.
You're not doing this together. Oh, damn.
No, this is a nigga game.
We are not. We are doing this together, Louis. We are doing this. We've got to do this together. Come on.
No, I'm not.
Why do you
helping
think I got the quiz up at the same time as you? I'd have said, alright, P off, I'm
So
doing
we
this
could
one.
have it. So we could go against each other.
We are not going to get. I'm terrible at naming Marvel characters. You know this. You know this. Oh my god.
Well, this is hard. This one.
I'm going. Yeah, this is really hard. Correct term for a large group of insects, particular bees. Maybe a swarm. Right, correct. Member of an African American revolutionary leftist party. Jesus, how do people know this? This is very an African American revolutionary. Right, so anyone on here. Anyone on here? Right, I don't want to. We'll obviously come back.
This is really hard.
A wrestler who inspired a mania in the 1980s. Jesus. Wow, this is very, very difficult.
The creature of the
Betty Friedan wrote of the feminine one. What?
Now I've got that one. Max Ancient Wonder.
Oh, I don't have a clue. To rule with absolute authority is to rule with this. So, rule with an iron fist. Yeah, I knew it. System of providing television programs. So, a system of providing television programs, that would be. We can probably find this one pretty easy. Courses, cable. Yeah. A toxin sometimes transmitted by animal bites. That would be a venom. Character in MASH or Last of the. I'm not going to attempt to say that. Next, because I don't know. Prometheus, who.
This is so hard.
He cometh in an O'Neill play. What? A triathlon. Spelled as one word. So this one should be fine. I should be able to get this one. Surely.
Sight or prophecy? What's the sight or prophecy?
I got this is a Lewis Carroll. Honestly, if we could just get help, if we just get somebody out there.
Severe weather.
Honestly.
Oh yeah, that's easy. Remember from Africa, that's easy. Perhaps Palin or McCain. Character in MASH or latest.
A Lewis Carroll character of Philippa Gregory novel, a creature of Autumn of the High. Michigan's nickname.
How many have you got so far?
I've got 4 correct.
Oh, I've got 6.
A Dirty Harry would be spelled in 2 words.
An anniversary celebration.
Honestly, 2 words. The only 2 words is 2.
Which can you name the...
Again, this is very. I picked a very difficult one. A vicious wolf. Probably Wolverine. Oh no!
I thought that. It's not.
It's not. What? Oh no!
American player makes a sacrifice.
A Strauss opera based on a Greek tragedy. An anniversary a jubilee. Easy. Evel Nat. No, we're gonna. A huge Hindu wagon.
To roll with.
This is image on its own segment.
Oh, what? How's that alright?
A nuclear explosion in a star. Probably a nova. Yeah. One in
Where
a.
have you got that?
What?
I haven't seen that question.
I know. I'm a genius.
Oh,
right.
It's there.
15 seconds, Louis. I don't know how many seconds you got, but we're
8.
1/2 of animated. 1/2 of an animated Best Picture.
I'm just spamming through them at the moment. Spam through.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Oh my god!
How many did you get?
6 at the end.
I got 33%. I got 10.
Wolverine was Michigan's nickname. The Wolverine state would not have known that. Right, Louis, let me go through. Let me go through, Louis. Don't. Right. Let me go through. So obviously, in fact, do you want to go through? Start with Beast.
Then Beast, I got Beast. Beast was Beast. It was part of the Disney thing.
Yeah, so 1/2 of an animated Disney Best Picture, Black Panther, go. Oh, Black Panther, I probably should have got that.
How did you not get that?
I saw it and I was like, oh,
I
how am I
should have got that. I didn't get Black Widow, I should have got Black Widow.
A spider species whose, I should have known Black Widow. I didn't get to that.
Cable, that was easy.
System of providing television programs. Did you get Cable?
Yes.
Did you get Colossus, an ancient wonder of the world that roads? Cyclops.
No.
Did you get that one?
Yes. Yes, I spammed it into the cut right. I had like a few seconds.
Evil Knievel. That is.
That's Daredevil.
Daredevil. A Dirty Harry movie spelled as 2 words. Deadpool. Okay. I don't know what that means, but yeah.
I think we should do another quiz, Tom.
Some sort of opera. Yeah, so. Thing. A John Carpenter. Iron Man. What's that? A triathlon. Spelled as 1 word. It's an Iron Man. Really? That.
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
Right. Marvel characters A to Z. Can you name the 5 Marvel characters with the most published appearances from each letter of the alphabet?
Wait for me.
There's
I think I've
130.
I've done the quiz before.
I cannot do this.
Marvel 8. Tom, you can do it, right?
And go.
Wait, I'm not on it yet.
Already done it.
Is it what is it? No, who's it by?
Already done it. It is bad. It's got 4.2 rating. It's
134,000 plays.
I think yes. Do that one.
I see. Yeah, okay. Right, we can do this.
Oh my god! Right. Why is Captain America automatically put Bucky Barnes in?
Because he is Captain America.
Is it?
Yeah, eventually.
What? You are gonna. This is one where you significantly beat me. Like you're gonna absolutely wipe the floor with me.
Yes, I know.
Oh my god! I'm already lost. There. There's the one that DC was meant to have and they stole it. Oh, what? Okay, felt. Well, that's weird. Right, okay. Right, I've got right. So we need the main casting first. So what else we got? Oh, I never remember his name. Is an underrated character. That's why. I could probably get the bit. I could probably. Oh, okay. I don't know why I picked up him. We just had a feature of him just in. Oh, that's his name. I remember. There's one beginning with that. Just. I can't believe I'm forgetting the basic ones. Can you do this? Wait. No, because this is the most appearances. Oh, okay, right. There was quite a few of them. Right. We also have multiple characters, so we also have here. It's hard because I don't want to give it away for you, but I want to talk over it as well. Oh my god, what's she called? I think.
Tom, on 2 minutes.
Jesus, what is she called?
I'm just live at the moment, so. You want to?
I'll start playing Guardians.
Right, Tom, we're going to have to call it.
We're going to have to what, sorry?
We have to call it early, mate.
We're going to have to call it early, right. What, can you quickly mention who you came up with and what score you got?
Not really. I got 14 so far because I was texting.
I have
So-
17. I actually beat you in that one. I'm
No,
very
you didn't.
disappointed that I didn't come up with them.
I've got to go now, so it's been a pleasure.
Right, it has been a pleasure. Thank you for being on.
Adios. You do the outro. Adios. Adios.
Thank you. Goodbye. Just to mention, we won't be back soon. We just didn't put another splash screen on. So thank you for watching, and the stream will end momentarily. Thank you.